Good evening again. St. George Southeast, St. Paul's, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. We are ready to start our meeting. And as per usual, before I say much more, in the House of the New National Party, we always say, God first, country second. Then we pay allegiance to our party, and then we take whatever comes after for ourselves. And so to acknowledge God's presence among us and to ensure that we start on the right footing, I'd like to invite Pastor St. Bernard to come to do such.
Good night, everyone. Okay, it's prayer time. I want your attention. Just before I pray, hello, in the back there, in the back here. All right, so I'm reading from the book of Isaiah, chapter number 40. It says, He gives strength to those who grow tired and increase the strength of those who are weak. Every young people will grow tired and become weary, and young men will stumble and fall. Yet the strength of those who wait with hope in the Lord will be renewed. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and they would not be weary. They shall walk and they would not grow tired. Just before I pray, let me give you this little story in 1 minute. Look at yourself, look at your neighbor, and tell them you are an eagle. Go ahead. You see, eagles live in the sky, and eagles fight in the sky. Listen to me carefully. Eagles don't come down to the earth and fight with snakes on the ground. We don't go in the rubble and play with snakes and fight with them. We take our fight up. The story is told of the eagle. It comes down to the earth, take the snake and go up and change the battleground. That's where battles are won, up there. Psalms 121 verse 1 says, I will look up unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. So we don't fight like the others. We don't go in the rubble and scramble, but we go up. So anybody want to fight with you, take them to the next battleground that's in the air. That's where the snake dies. It loses oxygen, it wobbles, and it cannot survive because we are eagles, our place is up there. Keep that in your heart tonight as we proceed. Father, we thank you for yet another opportunity to be here. We thank you for our lives. Many are gone to the great beyond, but you kept us here for a reason. So we look unto you tonight for your blessings upon this meeting. We ask tonight, God, for a covering. We pray, Jesus, that you will keep us covered and keep us secure. And everything that will be done here this night may be done to edify us. I ask for knowledge. I ask for wisdom and understanding to those who will take this pulpit to speak. I ask for ears, oh God, that will listen, attentive heart. I pray for clarity. Give us, oh God, that ability, God, as even you gave unto Daniel the prophet, where he had that spirit of excellence. He was able to interpret things. I pray tonight, God, the darkness will be dispelled from our hearts, and let your light shine in. Give us, oh God, the ability to see things in a different way. Give us the understanding to act upon the things that we will hear. I pray in the name of Christ Jesus, not just for this meeting, but I pray for this nation. I bring Grenada into your hands, from the north of St. Patrick's to the south of Point Saline, to the east coast and the west coast, to Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Oh God, behold the troubles, behold the trials, behold what is taking place in our nation, and our eyes looking unto you, asking God that you will intervene in every affair of this nation, that you will rescue us from the hands of the enemy, because your word declares the devil come to steal, he comes to kill, and he comes to destroy. But your word says you come to give us life, and give us life more abundantly. So we pray tonight in the name of Jesus against every plan of the enemy, against every deceptive plans. We pray, God, against every setup of darkness, every power of the evil one. Tonight it would not stand. We stand upon the word that tells us no weapon that is fashioned against us shall prosper. We pray, God, that you'll open our eyes and give us grace and give us strength. At the end of this meeting, may we leave here being better people. At the end of it all, we would not fail to give you the glory and the honor that is due unto your name. We ask these mercies in Christ's precious name. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you, Pastor Bernard. May we hear another amen. As we now stand attentively to pay reverence and to show respect to our country, I call on Miss Jean Clark to lead us, and the music will start, and of course, you would lead, we would all join with her in singing the national anthem. Thank you very much, Ms. Clark. We thank you for that. And of course, because we do not have the music tonight, I'll just ask you a question. Can we count on you? Yes. Well, I didn't hear that clearly. Can NNP count on you? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. All right. All right. So, we are running a little bit behind time, and so we want to move straight into the action, straight into getting the speakers on. So I was informed by the producer that based on the time they have, we are going live. There are many people looking and listening to us, not just here in Grenada or just here in Southeast St. George, but throughout the world. Yes, and the numbers are growing and the hours are running. So you promised me that we can count on you, so we'll forego the party song for now and we will get straight into the action with our first speaker. So please, I must show respect. For those of you, especially the elderly, have a seat. Go ahead, sit down and rest your legs and prepare yourself for a bit of action. So our first speaker would be a gentleman. And just before I go, I want to recognize the presence of your caretaker for this constituency and former representative, Brother Gregory Bowen. He's right here up front with us, the political leader and the chairman. They are on their way. Pretty soon they would arrive. We also have caretaker for St. David's here with us, and I will introduce her pretty soon. I see walking in the caretaker for South St. George, Brother Diali. He's here with us. Senator, the Honorable Dwight Horsford. is also here. Of course, Miss Lorena Waldron from St. Andrews, Northwest. There are others in the crowd that I'm not seeing. And my friends, the NNP executive, they're here. And you, we welcome you. We thank you. We are happy that you are here on another Wednesday night as we traverse this country, going from constituency to constituency, trying to bring the word, trying to let you know what's happening. And so, one caretaker who I did not name, but I will do now, because he will be the one coming forward to start this meeting off, to start bowling some serious deliveries. Let's put our hands together and let's welcome Brother Nimrod Oliver to the microphone.
The house is the symbol for the NNP party. We're going green all the way. Green, we voting green, green.
Our political leader, Honorable NNP, our chairman, Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell, both who is on the way, caretaker, South St. George, Southeast, I still say the Honorable Gregory Bowen, caretaker, Sister Nolene Thompson, Senator Dwight Horsford, caretaker from St. Andrews, Sister Waldron, and Brother Diali. And to you, St. George Southeast, good night. And to my friends on the other side, my constituents, St. George Northeast, welcome. My friends in St. George Southeast, a special good evening to you. Thank you for the warm welcome you gave me here today. It is an honor to be here with you tonight. In this community that I know and respect, I may be from the Northeast, but we are all part of the same St. George. We are family facing the same struggles and the same fights. You know, when I drive through your streets, I don't see strangers. I see people facing the same struggles as the constituents in St. George Northeast. The people who know what it is like to work hard and expect your representative to work as hard as you. And that's why I wanted to come here tonight to bring a few words. It is because of the hard work. It is because of the trust that you have in your representative. But that trust is being taken for granted. And I know come election day, you will do something about that. Let's talk about our shared struggle. It is no secret, as the economic situation gets tougher in this nation, crime is rising. Families here in St. George are living in fear behind their own doors. Your young ones, full of energy and talent, are hitting a brick wall of unemployment when they graduate from school. Our young ones are not asking for a handout, they are asking for a hand up. And what do we see? Unfinished projects all over St. George. Ghost buildings and stall plans. It is like a monument to failure. A constant reminder that there are promises that were made to you, and it seems like they are all forgotten. But you know what the biggest insult is? It's actually the simplest one. The absence of my member of parliament in St. George Northeast speaks volume. You call the office, no answer. You go to the office, it's closed. It's like trying to find a ghost. Now, I've been hearing things. People are saying that the only time that they see our MP in St. George Northeast is when he's on the way to another activity and he has to pass through St. George Northeast. Maybe he's too busy with all his other priorities to even stop and have a conversations with the persons that elected him to be in office. And don't even talk about your MP right here in St. George Southeast. I heard he's so caught up and so busy in trying to rescue a dead fall farm. Or maybe he's busy trying to escape the pending bankruptcy. The word on the street is he may not even be your MP or even be in the cabinet based on what's going on with that fall farm. But my friends, while he's busy being elsewhere, the question is, who is answering your calls? Who is fighting for the vulnerable among you? Who is seeing the social programs being cut and doing nothing about it? The question is, who is representing you? This isn't just poor representation. This is actually an abandonment of duty. And you deserve so much better. But my people, I'm not just here to complain about our MPs. I'm here to offer you a clear choice. A return that works. The new National Party's vision is not just for the Northeast or St. George Southeast. It is for all the constituencies toward the length and breadth of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. And it's actually not a complicated vision. It's based on one simple idea, and that is the new National Party will do what we say we will do. National security is of the highest priority to our nation. The new National Party believes in law and order. Our records are very clear on this issue. When we faced security threats in the past, we did not just run from it. We did not just form a committee to study the problem. We acted swiftly and decisively. Remember when the Ginger Crew was ravaging our nation? We brought safety and security back through our streets, through the RGPF. That was not an unfulfilled promise. It's a proven fact. Lately, we had some notable issues of concern. And it's very obvious we haven't gotten a word from our Minister of National Security. Not a word about the massive explosion in Telescope. But surprisingly, we did get a word. We got a word from Gravel and Concrete that said the police was at fault. I'm sure we feel all safely now that the police took the blame, or according to Gravel and Concrete, the police was responsible. That makes us feel very, very, very safe. Not a word from the Minister of National Security regarding the escape from the police station in the south that led to the murder of some tourists. Not a word. Not a word from the police, nor the Minister of National Security regarding the high-profile death of a young, brilliant senator. The least they could do is to give us a briefing, as most sensible administrations do, not just in the region, but around the world. Citizens want to hear from their leaders on the ground. And lately, even the NDC supporters are complaining about the lack of information from this administration. But friends, why are we surprised? The man told us we only need to know things that they want us to know. What he actually said is need to know. To our rank and file police officers, I see the hard work you put in day after day. And I promise you, under the NNP's leadership, you will have respect and the support that you deserve. The new National Party assures you that promotion will be based on merit and not political affiliation. That is a promise. The NNP provided real programs. The NNP provided real programs for our youths. Not just talk, but training and jobs. Our youths are not a problem to manage. They are our greatest resources, and we need to make the investment in our young ones. Look, the NNP is accessible. Our NNP MPs are always available. You call on Brother Gregory Bowen, and I assure you he will answer the phone even while he's still in opposition. We will stop by your gardens. We will even go and pull net. We will be on the block. And we definitely would stop in the rum shops to talk to each and every citizen, because we are all the same in this country. The new National Party built strong community partnership with our police. And we will ensure that that relationship continue. In closing, Mr. PM, if your way of governing this nation is to blame the opposition for everything that you do, then it clearly says that your administration has failed this nation and your administration has lived out its usefulness. I say to you, Captain, the ship is taking in water. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This community here is strong, and it deserves strong, capable leadership. The NNP is committed to bringing real, lasting change. Let us rise together. Let's reclaim our community, and let's take back our future. Together, we will rescue Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique and build a brighter tomorrow. Let's do the work for St. George Southeast. Let's do the work for St. George Northeast. Let's do the work for Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. Thank you, and may God bless each and every one of you.
Keep moving. Keep moving. We vote in NNP again. The right thing to do. Keep moving. Together, me and you.
Thank you, Brother Nimrod. We must reclaim. We must take it back. I hear the man who's singing in the background, they say we vote in NNP again. You voting? You voting? Who you voting? You register? When last you check the voters list? Your son register? Your daughter, your cousin, your niece and your nephew, your neighbor? Please make sure that they are registered. Or else your future, our future, the future of Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique will be in deep, deep trouble, problems. But if you register and you're ready to vote, things can go good because we have young, talented, and brilliant people that are ready to work for you. One such person hails from St. David's. She is the caretaker. Her name is Nolan. She's ready to serve. Put your hands together. And let us welcome to the microphone Sister Nolan Thompson.
I would imagine. Our political leader and our chairman, they're on their way, and I'm sure they are listening. So good night to you guys while you're here coming. Our other members on the platform, our online viewers, people of St. George Southeast, a pleasant good evening to all of you. NNP family. I bring you warm and heartfelt greetings from the proud constituency of St. David's. Where are my St. David's people at? You know, when I got invited to speak at this meeting, I sent out a blast and I said, I'm only going to have a few people from St. David's come with me. This morning, we had 2 coasters. And tonight, I was told that they had to leave some people behind. So St. David's people, I see you, I hear you, and I thank you for standing strong with your party, the new National Party. Brothers and sisters, permit me to take a moment to acknowledge our host this evening, Brother Gregory Bowen, the proud representative for St. George Southeast. Brother Bowen's impeccable service to this constituency and to Grenada as a whole stands as a shining example of true leadership. I thank him for welcoming us here tonight and salute his dedication to the people he has served faithfully over the years. Let's hear it for Brother Gregory Bowen. Friends, we are living in challenging times. Every day, our families feel the weight of rising costs. Our youth wonder about opportunities for their future, and our communities cry out for leadership that listens and delivers. But I stand here tonight to remind you, hope is not lost. Hope is alive in the resilience of our farmers who continue to plant, in our youth who continue to dream, and in the spirit of our people who refuse to give up. And hope is alive in the new National Party. Because, brothers and sisters, We are a party that has always put the people first, no matter the season. We have been tested before through hurricanes and economic trials, and every time together we rose stronger, and we will rise again. Brothers and sisters, the strength of the NNP has always been its people. Each one of you gathered here tonight is a pillar in this effort. You are the voice on the ground, the hand that lifts up your neighbor, the heart that beats with pride for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. But my friends, this is not the time to sit back. This is the time to stand up, to organize, and to remind every voter that NNP remains the only party with the vision, the track record, and the courage to lead this nation forward. So I say to you tonight, let us move with urgency. If you are not registered, people, I want you to listen to me. If you are not registered, go out and register. If your neighbor is not registered, take them with you. If your cousin, your aunt, your friend, your nenen is still sitting on the fence, call them, talk to them, and bring them home to the new national party. Brothers and sisters, this is our moment to stand together, shoulder to shoulder, for a brighter tomorrow. And when that election bell rings, let us be ready, let us be strong, and let us show Grenada once again that the new national party is the party of the people and for the people. Brothers and sisters, the house is solid and the pillars are strong. NNP! NNP! May God bless you, and may God bless each and every one in St. George Southeast, and may God bless our beautiful nation.
NNP are voting for. Tell me who you're voting for. NNP we voting for. So let's keep moving. The economy growing. Let's keep moving. Construction booming. Let's keep moving.
That was Sister Noling Thompson, the caretaker for St. David's. The woman that gonna show the kind of power that woman have. Yes? I agree with Specky, we have to keep moving. We are NNP. But in this time when he's singing, he mustn't say the economy growing. Because from all that I'm hearing, the economy not even existing, much less to grow. But as we move on, we keep on moving. There's a gentleman in our midst who has toiled with the NNP for quite a number of years. A gentleman who has seen better days than we are seeing today. And a gentleman who knows how to deal with bad times, with hard times, and also how to handle good times. He once served as the acting general secretary for the new national party for some time. He is legally minded. He's a senator, but he's still an NNP. So I want you to put your hands together as I invite my friend and my colleague and an NNP to heart, Brother Dwight Hosford, as he comes to speak to us.
Who are voting for? NNP are voting for. Tell me who you're voting for.
Good evening, my dear sisters and brothers of the New National Party. I am very heartened by the energy that I felt when I came to the meeting. And I said to myself that not only I feel good, but this talk that they run in and say that it is a dead party and a dying party, that is in their dreams. And the kind of dream they're going to get going to be a nightmare. So sisters and brothers, as the song says, let's keep it moving. I want to thank you for your presence here today, and I want to thank the caretaker, my very good friend, Brother Gregory Bowen, a man with whom I campaigned in 2 elections in this Southeast constituency. And a man I describe, my dear friends, as a servant leader, because he is steadfast, he is steady, he is genuine. When they had other people that come and sing a happy song and a sweet story and win the seat and disappear, Gregory Bowen was here. And sisters and brothers, you are seeing once again a happy song person. I understand the chairman of the parties is here with us.
The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. We moving on. The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. Take a good look around. The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. We moving on. The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. Take a good look around.
Well, I want to welcome our chairman, the Right Honorable Dr. Mitchell. Good to have you here with us. So, sisters and brothers, this faithful son, Brother Gregory Bowen, continues to give of his heart, of his energy, and of his life to Grenada, and more specifically to the people of St. George Southeast, if you will have him. As I contemplated the remarks that I was invited to give here this evening, I can't help but to say to you that my heart is also very heavy. Because, as you know, sisters and brothers, just yesterday we had to bury a very young son of the soil and a son of the New National Party. And when I reflect on it, not only is it a very painful thing, and I'm sure devastatingly so for his family, I wonder what kind of Grenada we are living in now. And Reverend, I listened to you keenly when we began, and I listened to your admonition and prayer. But I wish to add also that there is a spiritual element to this. As you know, Reverend, the scripture says we fight not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, spiritual wickedness in high places. And out of respect, no disrespect to my colleagues, I am in black because I am thinking of this, and I am thinking of the kind of country that we are living in now. We are supposed to see and feel a guiding hand over the country. Whether we disagree with this policy or that policy. But we must see leadership, some sort of guiding hand over the country, sisters and brothers. But what we have now, well, we have a prime minister that visits Grenada. We have a bunch of government ministers that are along for the ride. And when I say ride, I mean ride. Up and down on the plane and in every meeting and every conference. So it is hard to guess, sisters and brothers, what will happen next. I can't say that we are on autopilot. Because at least autopilot means that there is some kind of pilot. Can't say that. And so the call that my sister made just now about organizing ourselves and being ready to pick up our country is critical and also important. Very important. I understand that the political leader is here.
Call them, wake them, tell them, we voting NNP again. Call them, wake them, tell them, go out there and call somebody, wake somebody, tell somebody, knock on the door by somebody, and we say, call somebody. Wake somebody, tell them we vote in NNP election day. Go there and call somebody. Wake somebody, tell somebody, knock on the door by somebody. Yeah. Call somebody, wake somebody, tell them we vote in NNP election day. This country moving and there's no turning back. So let's keep it going, cause we on the right track. I'm calling everyone. If you love this land, come on, everybody, and play your part. Go out there and call somebody. Wake somebody. Tell somebody. Knock on the door by somebody. And when you say, call somebody. Wake somebody. Tell them we vote in NNP election day. Go out there and call somebody. Wake somebody. Tell somebody.
Hold on.
Knock on the door by somebody.
Up the lady? Well, she not here. So, let's go on. When she reach here. When she reach here. Okay.
I know we're excited. So, my friends, let us focus on the real work that we have to do for this country. Because NNP made it look as if running the country was easy. And so they put a bunch of people in there who thought it was a breeze, a stroke of a pen, and everything would be all right. And now what we have is excuses, lapses, and nothing. Take, for instance, my friends, all of us. Oh, she's here? I think now it is.
The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. We moving on. The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. Take a good look around. The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. We moving on. The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. Take a good look around.
Thank you very much, sisters and brothers. We welcome the political leader in our midst. So, my friends, think about the real work ahead, because it is not easy. All of us are feeling the weight of the rise in cost of living. Many of you, particularly those of you who are in charge of the household, many of you know this better than a lot of us on the platform here. Almost everything going up. Almost every staple. Oil is going up, or has gone up. Sugar, cheese, butter, milk, chicken parts, potatoes, just going up. And when we ask our government to do something to ease the burden on our people, they send out a battalion of their hitmen on social media to tell you that government can't do everything. But we're not asking government to do everything. We're asking government to do something. You see this increase you are going to experience in your electricity bill, don't play with that. Sisters and brothers, I don't know if you can recall, not so long ago, Brother Gregory, I think it would have been in 2021, 2022. The new National Party in government tried to adjust the situation by implementing the Electricity Act, which had a formula for energy price capping. And the government was committed to capping the price of energy, particularly those that you feel at the pump. Now these wise guys said, well, that didn't make no sense. Let things fluctuate. And you remember when they came in, it started to go up? And the excuse, well, you know, it's the cost of fuel internationally, we can't control that. But we were controlling it with a price cap. And the price cap would ease the burden on householders, because it would mean that there is a level and a price above which it can't go up, so that you can better manage your pennies and still afford the propane gas, and still afford to put gas in your vehicle, and diesel, and kerosene. These things, sisters and brothers, mean a lot to all of us, because we feel it. We feel it. Don't you feel it when you go to the supermarket? You don't feel it when you go on the gas pump? So, my friends, this is not a difficult situation. It can only be difficult and appear impossible for people who don't know what to do and who can't do it. People who are not capable. Because we did it before. Interventions were made on certain food items. Whether it be Pampers and making it zero rated, or tax intervention to remove tax on certain items. But these measures are not new. Many countries around the world use them. Some of the food stuff, we have to re-examine them. Re-examine brand name and go for other brands that are cheaper so that people could get a little ease in the supermarket, man. This is no laughing matter. This is serious business. Because you know how it feels when you are struggling to feed your family. You know what $20 could have buy 3 years ago and what $20 doing right now. A $20 is like a $5. So, sisters and brothers, when we of the New National Party, we come and we remind you of these things, it is not to cost the government. It is because we are seeing and we are feeling what you are experiencing. And we are reminding you that things were better then because we had people who are capable. And we are saying to you that things can and will be better with the right people driving the bus. Now, there are many more things I want to say on this issue, many of which you live every day and you experience, but we have a lot of speakers, and some of the speakers, I want you to listen to the pointed message that they are bringing to you, especially on national issues and national affairs, because it affects all of us. And I want to take this time also to thank you for affording me this opportunity of giving these remarks here tonight. And I stand ready and willing at any time to continue to be with you, as Brother General Secretary said. It's not my first rodeo. I've stood with the New National Party now 21 years. And my brothers and sisters on the platform, I'll take the opportunity to say this on live camera. And despite the propaganda and all talk, I am prepared to stand, and I will stand with the New National Party for another 21. So, no movement and sweet talking holding none of us here. We have a country to build, and it's only the New National Party that can get it done. Thank you very much, my sisters and brothers. Have a blessed night.
I know who I'm voting for. NNP are voting for.
That was Brother Dwight Horsford telling you clearly there's only one party that will rescue this country. And it is the? All right, I hope you're ready. I hope you register. I hope you know how you're bringing your grandmother to the polling station. Oil up your wheelchair. Make sure you have the right kind of transportation. But you know, Brother Dwight made many very good and salient points. But when he said, when NNP made a request and saying to the government, please do something about the high cost of living, how you can help the people. They responded on Facebook through their bullies and things to say, well, the government can't do everything. So they can't help to cushion the effect of the rising costs. Here what they could help do. And according to my old great-grandmother, this is tobacco well pressed. Yeah. When you hear you smoke that one, you ain't coughing. Tobacco well pressed. You can't help bring down the cost of living. But a certain parliamentary representative from the West Coast for the opening of school got a few people to help braid some little children here. And she said she wanted to help out the barbers in the community. So she sent a couple of young boys to go get a little haircut. But you know, on behold, a bill ended up in the Ministry of Community Development to pay the ladies who just braid the children here and the barbers who cut. That's where they want to help. And you think that is all? She do something more, you know, but I ain't ready to expose it yet. Was a she or a he, boy? Yeah, I wonder. Anyway, we had to move. We had to keep going. We have to keep going. NNP, we moving on. So we in Southeast St. George. Brother Dwight said 21 long years he's been there in the vineyard, and he will spend 21 more if given the opportunity to. Well, my brothers and sisters, there is a cornerstone in the NNP that if you move it, you hear this song, the house solid and the pillars. But if you move that cornerstone, I bet your life the pillar will start shaking. The pillar will start shaking. He's been a servant. He's been a silent worker. He has always made himself available. He has never turned down a responsibility. Through thick and thin, good days or bad days, he has been there. Yes? He has been there. So you know when you have a good father, you just get a good godfather to stay for each child. Let's welcome, put our hands together and welcome Godfather Gregory Bowen to the platform.
Don't stop the progress. We moving on. The house solid and the pillar strong. Don't stop the progress. Take a good look around.
Thank you, Brother Chairman. And he has been doing a remarkable job. Not only from this, but from way back. I want to recognize our chairman, Brother Roland Bowler. Our political leader, Honorable NNP, Chairman of the New National Party, Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell, and former Prime Minister of Grenada, Senator Dwight Horsford. He said, our good friends, we fought battles together. Constituency caretakers, Brother Nimrod Oliver. Pleasure to have you here. Brother Dwight said that I've been there in thick and thin, but I want to recognize you for being out of Grenada and still being with the New National Party throughout, whether we up or whether we down. Or caretaker from St. David. But you have seen her. You have seen your welcome to the New National Party. And we know that you will do what is necessary to ensure that with the rest of us, the New National Party is returned to serve Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Senator Dwight Horsford, again, I want to say thank you for your contribution. And we welcome here you to St. George Southeast. The other members of the New National Party here present, and we do have a few, recognize you. Members of the St. George Southeast and other constituencies executive here present, we recognize you. Those of you listening and viewing online, whether in St. George, Southeast, the rest of Grenada, the region, and the wider world, we recognize you being here this evening. But most importantly, we recognize those of you the constituents present here with us. Because despite the prevailing circumstance, the prevailing environment of fear, intimidation, and victimization, you have come out in your numbers to listen and be inspired by the team from the new National Party. You are here with us, so you are most important to us. Brothers and sisters, I recognize and thank the St. George Southeast NNP team, including the newly elected constituency executive, for their support and hard work. I also recognize the proprietors of this venue and extend gratitude to them for the use of their facility to bring the message of the new National Party. Brothers and sisters, 39 months after the last general elections, Grenadians are feeling the effect of their decision. From a team who understands the working of economies, in particular small economies, brothers and sisters, to a group who breaks down and destroys everything that was built up. From a team who involves you, the constituents, with truth and the optimal actions required for growth, to a team with impossible promises, lies, and unilateral implementation that is hurting the economy but benefiting those in charge. Brothers and sisters, the new National Party set the stage for Grenada's economic takeoff in 1985 with the provision of the basic electricity, water, and telecommunication, followed closely by development of our roads and buildings. The rural electrification program, water development projects, and telecommunications improvement, and farm roads boosted the tourism and agricultural sector. And today, brothers and sisters, we are celebrating 25 years of the liberalization of the telecommunication sector. A fundamental doing that is responsible partly for our being where we are today. For us being able to leave $500 million in the treasury to do a lot of the works that have not been followed through on. But also of critical importance, our local investments in micro businesses by Grenadians provided jobs through self-employment. I have said previously, consider 6,000 homeowners spending $10,000 on refurbishment of their home. That's $60 million into the economy. But to do that, brothers and sisters, the economy must be on the rise. These homeowners must have things to eat. They must be able to send their children to school before they invest, and for others to follow through. Under the new National Party, brothers and sisters, that was the order of the day, and we benefited. We recognize soft and hard infrastructure. The latter being required to keep the operations of the various sectors of the government optimal. In St. George Southeast, let me tell you what, education. Remember the transportation allowance? That's a thing of the past. School books and uniform allowances. Over 200 students annually benefited. And this will be island-wise replicated. Tuition allowance, tertiary and secondary, over 100 annually. Scholarships. Our youth, the money reached 350 persons in 1 year. Over 50 persons benefited annually from the house repair programs. Others accessed the National Housing Authority program for entire low-income homes or more extensive repairs. And what happened in St. George Southeast was replicated throughout the country. Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. In the health sector for the constituency, Manjalu and Labari medical stations, rehabilitation and upgrade. Now I understand that they want to close down one of these medical stations. We had to find funds privately to assist the contractor in paying the expenses, including the workers after 2008. Because after the upgrade of these medical stations, these people were not paid by the incoming administration between the years 2008 to 2013. Refrigerators were placed in these facilities to ensure that the medical drugs could be cooled and not have to be thrown away after every 2 or 3 weeks. Brothers and sisters, the new National Party provided all these benefits for the people of St. George Southeast and the rest of the country. The Manjalu playing field, sports expansion, drainage, tough wicket, lighting, and basketball court. The Marian playing field, expansion, upgrade, tough wicket, and lights. The Labary playing field, upgrade and lighting. Basketball court. Remember when Grenada had the only covered basketball court in the OECS? The work of the new National Party and your humble servant. Monterey playing field upgrade. Those of you from St. Paul's, what is happening to the Monterey playing field? All of us need the return of the new National Party to correct these things, brothers and sisters. Remember the Monterey Windball competition? Where we had 40 teams, 20 of which were sponsored by your humble servant. As we keep young men and women occupied and out of harm's way. Our brother in Nimrod says, we have to ensure that our people get out of the environment that will infiltrate and inculcate crimes, brothers and sisters. The Richmond Hill Prisons facilities. Only 1 week ago, I met the then Commissioner of Prisons, some inmates, and they reminded me what was done at the Richmond Hill Prison for the inmates. The playing field was built and facilities implemented, brothers and sisters, for the inmates. And just as we use the sporting facilities to ensure that our young people remain out of crime, similarly, the sporting facilities implemented by the new National Party at the Richmond Hill prisons ensured the rehabilitation of the prisoners there. That's when people came out of prisons and did not go back. The Commissioner of Prisons and inmates there reminded me that this had an important role to play in the rehabilitation of the prisoners. The SEED program, over 200 beneficiaries. Now we witness firsthand the pain and suffering caused by the removal of needy peoples from the program. Medical support. Over 500 persons received medical support under the new National Party administration. The water usage assistance program. We help people to pay their water bill. That is a thing of the past. And to go through the physical infrastructure, Manjalu Main Road, from White Gun to the Cliff, the Labary Main Road, the Marian Cottage Road, the Hopevale to Mondelez Road, Defu to Manjalu, Defu River Bank stabilizing defenses, Tebeke Road and Bridge, the Bocas to Manjalu Medical Station, Labary to the Bocas, Kobotong and Spring Garden, Mondelez Bridge, Monterey Road, Bay Garden, Top Road Library, Peterfield, all the by roads. Brothers and sisters, these are only a few. But I want to remind you of one, that although we left $500 million in the Treasury with the contract already awarded for the St. Paul's, to Mondelez to Westerhall Road, nothing has been done on that road. You, the people of St. Paul's, must stand up and demand that this road be started and completed. The contractors were in place, brothers and sisters. The monies were there, yet nothing has stopped. The buildings, Monjalu RC School, your humble servant placed $31,000 in the repairs of these facilities after Ivan. The library covered court and all the others, brothers and sisters. So, this is only some of the things that was done in the constituency during the period when the new National Party was providing the services to the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and the Petite Martinique. I therefore ask you to take heed of all that the other speakers have told you. Get registered. Look at the cards. Ensure that it says up to 2031. Because they're in control. If you go with an ID card to vote, and elections are in 2026, and your card says expire in 2025, you will receive no mercy. Look at your ID cards, brothers and sisters. And remember, the plan was to bring in a lot of people from outside to vote. But they recognize that our diaspora are listening to the new National Party. They're listening to people in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. And they recognize that all is not well. So they have toned down this particular area. And they were saying it was a done deal that the NDC will be back in office. But you're not hearing that today, brothers and sisters. So we ask you to move solidly and put your support behind the new National Party. Ensure that we are there to bring back the benefits for you, the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and the Petite Martinique. Those projects that I called for St. George Southeast, remember, similar projects went throughout Northeast, St. David, St. Andrew. All you have to do is just list them down. Brothers and sisters, make no joke with a clarion call from the team of the new National Party. When the time is announced, ensure that you go out there and that you vote solidly and that you bring out your neighbors and that the new National Party is returned to office so that we can continue with the development of our beautiful country. Thank you very much.
I know who I'm voting for.
Yes, brothers and sisters, yes, you heard it from the man. Go out there. Do what you're doing. Do it well. So days, weeks, or months after, you wouldn't have to say, I feel to cut out my finger, yes? When you vote for the new National Party, you're going to wish that you could grow more index finger because you want to give more vote. Yes, because we're doing what's right. Just a little housekeeping matter, and listen carefully. It's a donation request from a gentleman, Leslie Marcus Benjamin. I think he's from this constituency, yes? So the people of this constituency would know him much better than we do. Here's what they refer to as a life-threatening medical problem. At present, he's in Trinidad, awaiting treatment. But the cost of the treatment is exorbitant. And so they're asking, there is a bank account or something, I don't know, they didn't put the number here, but if I get it before the meeting is over, I'll tell you. Whatever, we know it's tough, you know. It's tough. And everything going up. Everything going up. And the thing I like the most is the most expensive, but I won't tell you about it. You're too fast. That is not your business. Let's keep moving. Yes, NNP had to come back to rescue this country. So let's know who we're voting for. But friends, let us take the message that we're getting very serious. Because the things that our speakers are talking about are real. They're not imaginary. They are real. They are happening. While our people are bawling, some of them, some people are just living lavishly and happily on your tax-paying money. So there's a gentleman in our midst, someone who knows it. He's been in the vineyard for many, many, many years. He has seen it. He has assisted. He has led the team. He has championed the cause time after time for this beautiful country, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Let's put our hands together, brothers and sisters, for our former Prime Minister and party chairman, Dr. Mitchell.
And the pillars strong, don't stop the progress. We moving on. The house solid, and the pillars strong, don't stop the progress. Take a good look around.
Thank you, Brother Chairman. To our political leader, of course, to our deputy chairman, and of course, to all distinguished members of the platform here this evening, and to all of our brothers and sisters here, a very good evening. A very good evening to all of you. A very good evening to all of you. Your loving party is here. Your rescue party is here. We'll never let you down. I will never let you down again. Sisters and brothers, as many of you would have been on social media platform yesterday, and we have witnessed an event at the Queen's Park Stadium which was quite touching. We have not witnessed that sort of event in our country in many years. We have seen people in situation where someone has passed on under very strange circumstances and nothing was done. The claim of investigation went without serious decisions. We saw it happen to someone years ago. And it happened, I ain't calling name because I want them to see that I'm accusing anybody of anything. And we saw it happen recently with a young man, just 27 years. Sisters and brothers, I'm getting very worried for my country. I'm getting very worried about my country because we have never seen that type of politics in our country before. We have seen people campaign against each other. We have seen people talk about who's best, who can do the work better, who can improve the economy of the country, who can provide jobs, who can improve healthcare, education, healthcare services. But we have never seen. We have never seen this, and we better take note. We better don't take this for granted, sisters and brothers. I'm not in a good mood. I'm not in an NNP mood. I'm in a mood of a Grenada mood, sisters and brothers. I'm worried about my country. I'm worried about my country. Because when we can see people who have passed on under strange circumstances, and the claim of investigation is ridiculous. It tells me that any one of us could be disappeared and there's another claim, so it's easy to kill. I'm saying We didn't give life. Our own Jesus Christ and God and Savior gave life, and he's the only one authorized to take life. If I sound like a preacher tonight, I am a preacher tonight. Amen. Because I am hurting. I'm hurting for my country, not for myself. I'm hurting for my country. And therefore, sisters and brothers, that's why I'm so pleased tonight when I came in here and saw the turnout, and I saw the faces of you, the people. I see how serious you are, how committed you are to protect your country from those who we believe we entrusted the reins of power to, who have turned out to abuse it and enjoy themselves at our expense. Sisters and brothers, I am convinced without doubt that a line will shine at the end of the tunnel not long from now. Some of them don't accept the fact. Nothing go hidden for too long. But we as a people must stand up for what we believe in. We as a people must not play games with our country. Some of us may not be thinking of ourselves, but we have to think of our children and our grandchildren's future. And that's why tonight, on our platform, we have our soldier called Gregory Bowen. We have a soldier called Gregory Bowen who has given his life and service to this country and asked for nothing in return. He never asked us for anything. People like that, we must never forget. Because sometimes we take each other for granted. And sometimes they have been accused and battered and brutalized by selfish persons in our country. And they've given so much. And sister, that's why tonight I saw Brother Dwight here tonight. And I want to say to you, sometimes we take each other for granted. Patriots like Dwight Horsford must not be taken lightly, because they could have been doing a lot more different things for themselves and their family, but they chose to come and stand here with us. Stand there with us to fight for what is right for this country and its future. So I want to be able to say thank to Brother Dwight and the message that he gave us here tonight. And sisters and brothers, I want to talk a little bit about governance of this country. Sisters and brothers, who inherited this country and inherited hundreds of millions of dollars when they came in? They knew nothing about government, not ABC about government, from the top to the bottom. And they've never shown a sense of gratitude for what they receive. But friends, they have led us down the drain and hurt this country badly. We knew when we got into government the task was not easy. We knew that we had to make a lot of sacrifice. So we set about to decide what is best for the country. What do we have to do to get an economy going? How get jobs? How we get confidence? Because confidence is important in anything you do in life. If you have no confidence, I don't care what the program is, nothing will work. So we want to build confidence. So we set about knowing that we are in bad shape with no money in the treasury. We first have to have a plan of action. A plan that shows that we understand what Grenada is, what Grenada is at this time, and where we're heading, what the world condition regionally and internationally is, so to speak. We understood that. And we said in that understanding, what is our vision for the country? What are the main areas of development activities that we must pay attention to? And we said to ourselves, you must have an educated population. If you want to make progress, unless you educate our people with knowledge, we can't succeed. We said we must also have a healthy country. Because how much education you have, if you're not healthy, you will not be able to produce. And then we said also what would lead to a productive society. These are a simple vision of the country, an educated, healthy, and productive society. And in that production, you must have an infrastructure. If you do not have roads, you're going to be in trouble. Sisters and brothers, if I talk tonight as if I'm preaching, I'm teaching, I'm doing so because inside my heart is burning. So you have to have infrastructure, roads. You can't move forward. I grew up in a village at A-levels, doing A-levels with a Masanto, sisters and brothers, in my village in Happy Hill. No electricity in the village. Water was a scarce commodity in my community. Most of the little fights we had in our village was in the standpipe for water. So I learned to fight for water. So if I could fight for water, I could fight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, sisters and brothers. And when we decided you must have communication, it is told that there is a direct relationship between the growth and development of a country and the advance of telecommunication services. You must have communication. Because if you can't communicate, how the hell are you going to progress? So we went and we got the best telephone system. The first digital telephone system brought into the Caribbean was brought into Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique by Gregory Bowen and the team of the new National Party. But people these take things for granted. Gregory ain't do nothing. Because we are using the telephone and we're using it to say Gregory ain't do nothing for the country. Sometimes I wonder if God could just slap them in the face when they're talking. So sisters and brothers, and we've built our infrastructure, and we built our country, and we made the sacrifice. But you also need a team of people to implement that vision, otherwise it can't work. But it means you have to have people who made sacrifice, who are prepared to commit themselves to the development of the country. And look at them here tonight. Look at the team. Look at the Gregory here tonight with his years of experience and ready to provide them for the development of the country. Your political leader, a new person, but is also working together with the experienced members of the new National Party, not alone. And you have, look, the bright star of Nolene Thompson right there. NNP like nice looking people and working hard people. Sisters and brothers. And Brother Dwight is also a handsome man with a nice personality. We have him here with us. Nimrod, where you stand, boy? Where you stand? I ain't saying nothing about you. I said, but that is what. These are soldiers and the journey of the development and development of our country. Sisters and brothers, so that's what we have. And then we have to realize this is not end of this world with the team. We also need to have to protect our young people, our future. So this is why we have all these various programs with millions of dollars spent on the young people of the country, sisters and brothers. All the programs we had, the Boys on the Block, Youth Vibes, just name it. Some of them I can't remember and I don't. I'm too old to talk about them. Sisters and brothers, because we want to protect our country. So we have that. But we also have our seniors. We can't forget them. Because of them, we are where we are today. So we have to have programs and initiatives that will help propel them and to take care of them and to take care of our country. So we have the youth, the seniors. And therefore, with the program that we have, our country will continue to move forward, sisters and brothers. So I am so proud that the years of service that I have given, to watch that service being now taken at one stage to move to the next stage, where we have people in the organization called the New National Party who recognize the responsibility is to take the NNP from this stage to the next stage. We have set a plan in place that the region, we have become the envy of the region. Today we are the laughing stock of the region. Sisters and brothers, there was a time when the NNP could have walked into the to the White House of the United States and meet with the President of the United States and talk about the development of Grenada. There was that time. But sisters and brothers, we have been a laughing stock. No one will take us seriously for what is happening in our country at this stage. But we have a responsibility. They didn't get there by themselves. They got there because we consciously went and voted for them. And I use the word we. I didn't say me or you or anybody, but we as a country. So we have to do the right thing. We have to do the right thing the next time around to get them out of this country and move our country forward and to protect children, our children's future. Sisters and brothers, therefore, my message is clear. We know, we don't come here and talk about what we can do. We did it, sisters and brothers. Some people come and tell you they could deal the heaven and on earth. We didn't come and tell you that. Whatever we told you, we did most of it. And in the areas we didn't succeed, we have an explanation for that. So I'm saying, sisters and brothers, I'm proud of the New National Party after 42 years of service in this party. I'm proud that we have placed it in a position that it can continue to take this country from this stage to a higher stage, sisters and brothers. So I say to you, while some of us may not continue to be a member of parliament, because a member of parliament is just a member of parliament, but all of us, you, each one of you, have a role in what happens in this country. And while I have been involved for 42 years as a as a parliamentary representative of this country and 23 years as Prime Minister. And Gregory Bowen has been my partner and Deputy Prime Minister of this country for so many years. We are here continuously to help and provide for the development of this country. And we don't have to be in Parliament to do so. And therefore, I say to you, when you hear them talking, do not worry. Do not worry. We are here with you. Because we believe in our land. We believe that the best is yet to happen for this country. And with this team of NNP together, with the leadership and the team of the new National Party, Grenada will move continuously and move forward and protect the future of all of us in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Thank you, sisters and brothers. Good night. I love every single one of you.
The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. We moving on. The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. Take a good look around.
Yes, the house is really solid. Pillars of the house, they're still here. And we need to celebrate that. Let's hear it again, one more time. One more time for Dr.
The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. We moving on.
Thank you, Mr. DJ. Just a reminder. I just want to remind you again about that donation for Brother Benjamin. He is in Trinidad at the moment. I have not been able to get the account number, but please, you can check with Brother Bowen. If you have a little something with you tonight and you want to leave it, he will accept it. If you want to know where else you can bring it or drop it, leave it, just talk to him and he will help you out. He will give you the information. So, Dr. Mitchell reminded us that he has done and given service along with Brother Bowen for 42 years, not just to this party, but to this country. But what is of equal importance and interest is that he said he is happy to know that from the work he has done and for what he has put in place, we now have leadership and people who can take the party to a higher level and Grenada to a better place. Do you believe that? I didn't hear you. Do you believe that? Well, if you believe that, make some noise. Put your hands together. Let us welcome our leader who is going to walk and take us to a better place and a higher place. Sister Emmeline Pierre.
Never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still I had to try, yeah. Oh yes, let me get my words right and then approach you. Woman, I'll treat you like a man is supposed to.
All right. Thank you, Brother Chair. I thought that was for Mr. Pierre to say. Brothers and sisters, allow me to greet tonight in a very special way members of our head table. And I wish to begin with the distinguished chairman of the party, former prime minister of this country for 23 years, at the helm of the party for over 40 years, Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Claudius Mitchell, and we recognize him for his tremendous years of service and building this party. As he said it, alongside him,
a man who has also served with dedication, not just this party, but Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, willing to defend Grenada even at his own cost at times. We recognize a stalwart and a running mate, Brother Gregory Bowen. Other distinguished members of the platform, caretakers, I recognize Brother Dwight Horsford, who has served tremendously in this party and continues to serve. Caretakers, Sister Nolan Thompson. I see Brother Christopher Diali, and of course, Brother Nimrod Oliver, your neighbor in St. George, Northeast, and of course, to you, the stalwarts, the loyalists, the people who stand with the New National Party through thick and thin. I want to recognize you in a special way tonight. All of our viewers online, those who have been following us night after night, Grenadians, Carriacouians, Petit Martiniquans, good night to everybody. Brothers and sisters, tonight we are gathered in St. George, Southeast. And I want to say to you, Brother Gregory Bowen, without any shadow of a doubt, has served this community, this constituency, in a way that we ought to be proud of tonight. His achievements in this constituency, I doubt it would take quite a while before someone can ever fit into the shoes of achievements of Brother Gregory Bowen. I am not sure what it was, but I am certain that the people of this constituency regret the decision they've made in changing the representative for this constituency. Brothers and sisters, someone said to me today, and this is someone who is not involved in active politics. That person said to me, we are in a really low and dark place. And I immediately responded to that person by saying to them, we will get out of that place. And tonight, brothers and sisters, I feel confident that the New National Party is ready to take the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique out of this dark place, wherever, whatever it is. So that is why I say to you tonight from the very onset, as I've said before, do not lose hope. Do not lose hope. First and foremost, as I've said to you before, continue to trust God. He's going to see us through. Because I believe you believe that every long night must have a morning. Every long rope must have an end. And as Sister Corian would say, every long prayer must have an amen. And that is why I am hopeful tonight. Brothers and sisters, our party, the New National Party, stands ready to lead. You see, it's not just about being ready. There are two things that I want to speak to us about tonight: leadership and good governance. Brothers and sisters, our country is crying out tonight for strong leadership and for good governance. Strong leadership and good governance that is going to turn things around in the positive direction for this country. Let us face the truth together. What we are experiencing in this country today is not bad luck. What we are experiencing, brothers and sisters, in this country, it is not a coincidence. What we are experiencing in this country country, I disagree with you. It's not even bad-mindedness. I believe, brothers and sisters, it is weak leadership and poor governance. And there are so many practical examples. I want to share a few with you tonight. Brothers and sisters, beauticians and wellness practitioners, over 85% of them being women, your hairdressers, your nail techs, name it. Do you know that our government is forcing them to pay thousands of dollars in licenses and insurance at a time when many of them are considering closing doors? At a time when many of them are opening their doors simply on the basis of passion. They are struggling to survive. Brothers and sisters, non-profit organizations in this country, they are being hunted by the government to pay fines for late registration, thousands of dollars in some cases. Can you imagine that some of these organizations, community-based, some of these organizations are even organizations related to supporting fishermen in our country? You understand the distress that our fishermen are going through at this time. How can you do this if you have a heart? How can you do this if you say you love people? Brothers and sisters, medical facilities around this country, some centers will tell you there are days they do not even have gloves to protect our nurses. No basic supplies to treat patients at our medical centers. Brothers and sisters, fishermen in some cases, their boats are docked not because they are lazy, but because they are so uncertain with the pending ban at this time. Our government's failure to communicate, failure to negotiate, have our fishermen, our exporters, our workers in the fishing industry in a quandary. Don't talk about the high cost of living rising every day. This is not accident. This is not coincidence. This is not bad luck, as some people might put it. It is the actions and the inactions of a government that does not care about our people. Brothers and sisters, a government that fails to act when the people needs it the most. The root of the problem, poor leadership, poor governance. That is the root of the problem. Brothers and sisters, while our people suffer in this country, our Prime Minister continues to find a reason to travel the world. While sectors in this country are struggling to survive, to make ends meet, our Prime Minister continues to create reasons to leave this country. Brothers and sisters, one of the recent reasons given to us is that he's going to Venezuela to negotiate between the Venezuelan government and the U.S. government. Brothers and sisters, I say to you, this must be another PR stunt from a Prime Minister that doesn't seem to care about what is happening here in Grenada. Because I say to you, while he leaves this country to mind the business of Venezuela and the U.S., brothers and sisters, ministers of his cabinet are losing their visa and he cannot do anything about it. Brothers and sisters, while he leaves Grenada to go to Venezuela to meddle in the business of Venezuela and the U.S., Fishermen are being slapped with a ban that threatens their very survival in this country. Local producers, small businesses are on a ban and they cannot send their produce to the U.S. through the Grenada Postal Corporation. But our Prime Minister finds himself trying to solve the problem between Venezuela and the United States of America. I say to him, play with Trump. Go ahead and play with Trump. Brothers and sisters, businesses in this country are forced to pay additional cost because of the services increase through the imposition of tariff on manufacturers, so that when the goods arrive in Grenada, the cost goes up for local businesses and consumers. But he's gone to Venezuela. He can't deal with that. Brothers and sisters, tonight, in addition to all of these, I'm calling on our Prime Minister to stay home and negotiate constant supply of medication for the hospitals and for medical facilities. I say to the Prime Minister, stay home and negotiate a reduction in the cost of electricity with Grenlec. I say to the Prime Minister, stay home and negotiate so that our fishermen will be able to continue to export fish to the United States of America. And our exporters, our workers in the fishing industry will not be forced to close or to reduce operations. Brothers and sisters, our Prime Minister says he wants to be an interlocutor. I say to him, there is enough things to unlock and solve right here in Grenada. Settle down and mind your business. You know, tonight, if there was a Jamaican here, that person would say to the Prime Minister, Mr. PM, dance a yard before you dance abroad, because we have enough problems right here that you need to solve. Brothers and sisters, while we are convinced, we know it, the cost of living is going up. It is a troubling situation. And don't mind the noise that tells us it is not the government problem. It is imported inflation. You say to them, you know, but you want a government. You want a new National Party administration that knows what to do in these situations. Brothers and sisters, the very future, and let's look at this situation. The very future of Grenada depends on sound macroeconomic policies. Brothers and sisters, policies that trickles down to small businesses. Policies that protect businessmen and women in this country. And I'll show you tonight the correlation, because I want to zero in on our businesses tonight. Even some of you right here, the very place that we operate from tonight, the very place that we occupy tonight is a small business owner. So tonight, brothers and sisters, we want to speak about these people, small businesses, medium-sized businesses, and I say to you, even large businesses, because guess what? Tooth bagay, everybody balling out there. Brothers and sisters, we want policies, not just because of these businesses, but guess what? They employ your daughters. Don't look at it that way in isolation. These businesses feed your homes. They protect your family. They maintain stability within your families. So when we speak business tonight, I want you to think about your children. Think about yourselves. Many of you are employed in the private sector. Brothers and sisters, it is not just about going to the supermarket and going in the line and struggling to pay our bills. Because remember, many people who go to the supermarkets depend on a business to pay them so that they can go to the supermarket. That's why this is so important tonight. Brothers and sisters, major businesses in this country are worried. And I'm not telling you about hearsay. I'm telling you what they have said to me firsthand. They are worried about the future of Grenada under an NDC administration. Some of them are strong supporters of the NDC, but they have come to a conclusion that NDC does not have what it takes to run this country, and they are looking with hope to the new National Party. Brothers and sisters, we see the damage from incompetence. We see the damage daily from the mismanagement of this administration. Not just the Treasury, brothers and sisters, I say to you tonight, businesses are now feeling the impact of this mismanagement. But you know what is sad? They are predicting that it will only get worse under this administration. And they are saying to us, buckle up for the ride that is ahead. Some businesses are reporting that they struggled past the first half of this year. And many of them are saying that they are heading to a very bleak Christmas season. Remember, we are almost in October. They are praying that this administration will do something drastically to turn the situation around. But guess what? Based on what they have seen, they are saying they have very little hope in this administration. Brothers and sisters, some businesses are at risk, not because of poor management, not because of lack of stock or low stocks. Some of them are at risk because of the millions of dollars that the government is owing them and no comfort whatsoever about how soon they would be paid. It was only under the leadership of Dr. Mitchell and the NNP you hear about a 60 days and a 90 days that we don't want to cross to make sure that money is in the hands of our businesses. Brothers and sisters, if we are paying attention, you would observe that the management strategy of this administration is purely distraction. Big words, nice words, you said lies. I will add, brothers and sisters, thousands of dollars wasted in expensive decorations, in expensive refreshments, in orders for families and friends, brothers and sisters. And guess what? The harsh reality, while they spend and waste resources, businesses are struggling. They cannot receive payments from government. Local businesses are crippled in some cases. We know the truth, the conclusion of the matter, brothers and sisters. The local engines of economic growth, they are stalled. What a place to be. What a place to be when 3 years ago you met an economy that was consistently growing. You met a pregnant treasury as you describe it. What a place to be. After 3 years, you're trying to explain to us you have a deficit of $30 million. Brothers and sisters, what a sad situation that we now face. And so tonight I'm crying out, I'm standing up, I'm speaking out tonight, brothers and sisters, for businesses in this country. Brothers and sisters, you may not believe it, but it's true. In some situation, workers are encouraged to take a pay cut. Some workers are being sent home because businesses cannot afford the payroll. It is real. It is real. It is real. Some workers are frightened that the usual Christmas bonus that they used to get, they didn't get it last year, and how things are going, they may not even get it this year. I'm talking about businesses in the private sector. Brothers and sisters, some businesses feel that government is trying to punish them, and they are crying out for government support. They are asking the government to create conditions for economic growth in this country, because they understand and you understand that when they are pressured, families in this country are also pressured. When a young man and a young woman is sent home, they are coming to you. They are coming back home to you. And that is why the connection between the businesses and the ordinary citizens, the workers of this country, is so important. Brothers and sisters, it appears to some businessmen and women out there that the government strategy is to tax and add fees. So the increase in electricity, the increase in water, brothers and sisters, is not just hurting you and me. Guess what? Their businesses, their very survival depends on electricity and water. And they were already bawling. They were already struggling. So consider what the situation would be now with the increased cost of electricity. I say to you tonight, Grenadian businesses need a government to create an enabling condition for their growth and for them to thrive. Not a government that strangles them. Not a government that holds them back with additional fees and taxes. They need a government, because when businesses are strong, guess what? They reinvest. They support communities. So the person that we just talked about tonight that need medical help, even that they do as contribution to communities. But when they're under pressure, you're under pressure as well. And that is why we call on this government to review their policies as it relates to the way that they're treating our business community. Brothers and sisters, I say to you tonight, what we need for our business community, not more fees. What we need are policies that support growth. Policies that keep Grenadian businesses, especially at the community level, open. Policies that keep you and Grenadian workers with a paycheck at the end of the day. Policies that allow our businesses to remain competitive in this current global environment. Create a stable environment. That is what the New National Party did. We created a stable economic environment, and we provided significant support for businesses throughout the length and breadth of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. And I say to you, look at how NNP performed. Even in a crisis, we supported businesses throughout this country, because we were thinking businesses, but we were also thinking about you, the workers who work at those businesses. So tonight, brothers and sisters, I say to you, we were never a government that were concerned about glamour and PR stunts and like on Facebook as this administration. We dirtied our hands and we did the hard work, because we knew that when we work hard, we were working for you, the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. And that is why I say to you tonight, an NNP administration, we are ready at the call of the people of this country to return good governance and good leadership to this country that will turn the current situation around. We promise our business community that we are going to pursue, we are going to ensure that we continue to provide a stable economic situation, a stable economic environment for their success. But to achieve this, it is more than talk. To achieve this, every single one of you have a responsibility to help protect your businesses, the businesses in your community, and the businesses in our country. How do you do that? Tonight I challenge you, brothers and sisters, first and foremost, get registered. Ensure that every person in your household is registered. Ensure that you spread the message of hope of the new national party. And ensure that you do what you have to do every day. Stand up, speak out, defend your country, stand on the side of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique too. And I say to you, when you would have done that, when you would have stood up for your country, you would be satisfied that the future of our country is safe and protected. So I ask you tonight to fight for Grenada, fight for your communities, fight for a better Grenada, a united Grenada, a Grenada for all, and a Grenada where the new national party would protect you and protect your children. God bless you. God bless you. God bless Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique.
Let's stand and hold hands. We love you, Lord.
For your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. Yes, every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. You know I love your voice. Close like no other. You know I've known you as a father. You know I've known you as a friend. And I have believed in the goodness of God. Oh yeah, all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so
very much. Thank you all. Thank you for turning out. Our next meeting will be next Wednesday, St. Andrews Northeast, Paradise Cocoa. That's where we go. Right? And of course, this Friday, our after work line by the main office in Tempe, where you get the best sauce. Finger licking barbecue, chicken and pork, fish broth, lot of dominoes, and all kind of games. So please pass by. From 4 o'clock, everything ready to eat. This Friday, yeah man, I does this since 1 o'clock back in the bar. I does. But you see, I just have to go home early. You know the thing. So this Friday, main party office, and of course, next Wednesday, St. Andrew's Northeast. Get home safe, everyone. Take care and thank you again.